All right, folks, I don't know what I'm getting myself into, but decided to follow this trail that circles around this big rocker, so I thought. But check this out, folks. As you can see, there's this big rock outcropping right here. Oh my gosh, what am I getting myself into? I really don't know. But there's a curious feature right over here. Look at that rock. Let's go take a look at that real quick. Wow. What's interesting is that it's a flat rock on the top, and you have all of this other rocks around it. And it just caught my eye as I was slowly climbing up. Oh man, that is so cool. As you can probably tell, the bugs are flying around me, so I'm gonna have to get that bug spray out again. But that is super cool. And from here you could probably see that rock outcropping. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a snapshot of this, and then I'll bring you guys back as we hike up to the top. All right, folks, let's do this. Let's get to the top of this hill. And I got to go slow and steady here. Use my walking stick as my guide. Wow. I can just imagine we should have some pretty views from up here, hopefully, but wow. Look at that outcropping. Amazing. And that's what we just climbed up. It looks like we gotta go straight up. Why does it have to be muddy there, folks? Why? Okay. I gotta get my footing here. Looks like we're going up this way, I think. Okay. All right. Yep. Oh. Huh. Oh yeah, folks. Okay, let's go this way. It looks like we can go that way. Let's go this way because it looks like there's a view from here. Oh my gosh, this is amazing, folks. I saw this on the map, and I saw that it was flat on top, and I was like, I gotta go check that out. This is gonna be super cool. That's what I kept saying to myself. Super cool. Oh my gosh. Let's see if there is a view. I don't know. Maybe not. But the fact that we made it up to the top of this rock here. Super cool. Okay. Alright, that just looks down. Amazing, folks. Oh my gosh. Woo! This is living life, folks. Really is. I originally wasn't gonna hike this pathway, and I said, you know what, I didn't hike it the last time I was here, so I gotta go check it out and see what it's like. Let me just take a look and see where the path actually goes from here. Okay, so from here, all right, so from there, looks like it's gonna go down that way. All right, but we're gonna go back over here, and we're gonna stop and rest. Hopefully you have a good shot of me, folks. Beautiful spot. All right. Yeah, we're just gonna stop here under the shade for a little bit and rehydrate, and I'll figure out what I'm gonna do next. All right, folks, hopefully you can see how incredible this rock formation is. It is known as Hog Rock. I took another look at the maps, and that's what it's called. So I just walked down this path. Had to do a little sliding down, butt sliding, and I was greeted by this incredible tree. Look at this, folks. Let me come down just a little ways so I can get this in the shot, but that is so cool. I have no idea what kind of tree it is. If you know what it is, please tell me. But I just love how trees are formed in the woods like this. All of those branches just coming out from the tree. Beautiful day. It's like 70 something degrees outside. And yeah, we're just hiking down this trail here. Getting some good old cardio exercise in the body. All right, incredible, folks. Absolutely incredible. Beautiful piece of property here. I mean, look at that rock. Hopefully you guys can see in that shot how high that is. Whew, beautiful. Now the path we're following should take us back to the old mill pond site that I've been to on a couple of occasions. But yeah, absolutely beautiful piece of property, folks. Yeah, look at this. Look at that. Oh, you see the back side of this wall here? That's probably where, well, yeah, probably at the top of that. I know if you go to places like Virginia and Kentucky and Tennessee, you'll find all kinds of beautiful places like this with those rock outcroppings, beautiful views. This is simply amazing. Simply amazing, folks. Sorry, I know I keep staring at it because it is absolutely gorgeous. But I do want to keep trekking on and get to, like I said, that other spot back at the mill where the water is flowing over there, all that good stuff. Got to keep looking out for these markers here because you can easily get off trail. It looks like if you don't. It looks like this goes around in a bend here. Yeah. Yep, there's our other marker on the tree right there. Cool. This is essentially like a bike path. So that's why these markers are on the trees, which actually is a good thing for me. So I know which direction I'm going. I am using a couple of apps on my phone. I'm using the All Trails app and also Trails Forks. Both of those I'm using to keep me in check on the pathways that I'm on. I highly recommend anyone going out hiking on trails, especially, you know, like any backcountry trails that you're going on, have that with you. Have your GPS turned on. Use those as much as you possibly can to guide your way, to make sure you're on the right path. Because like I said, it's so easy to get off track. Okay, and that's what I'm trying to do, is not get off track. All right, I'm gonna keep walking, not bore you with some of the silliness of me. Try to avoid some mud pits maybe. Looks like we're gonna be going through some. All right, I'll bring you guys back in just a moment. All right, folks, I'm a little out of breath because I just navigated through all of that. Bare feet. I took the shoes off. I couldn't afford to get my shoes wet. I have towels to dry my feet, so that's not a big deal. Oh my gosh. And then there was another hiker who was passing by, and she made it look so easy skipping on the stones. Oh boy. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. I survived. That's all that matters. So now we're barefoot. And sometimes going barefoot's not bad. Wow. I am wiped out, folks. There were several spots on that trail that I was on after that crossing which were muddy, watery. Actually, I had to pull out my trekking poles so I could cross over and not take my shoes off. It is hot. Whew, is it hot. All right, folks, I'm gonna catch my breath, drink some more water, rehydrate, all that good stuff. Bring you guys back in a moment. Alright folks, so as you can see, I used the new Twig stove and it worked perfectly to warm up the water. It was very, very fast and efficient. So out of that I've got my coffee, and ramen noodles, and yeah, I'm impressed. There was some smoke coming out of it, but that's okay. It wasn't terrible, but once it got to the wood and it was burning the wood itself and just doing its bile thing that it has to do, it was great. As you can see, I also have these gloves that I purchased through Amazon so I can keep my hands from getting burnt, and I will tell you, it definitely helped because that pot was hot for the handle, but with the glove it made it a lot easier so I don't burn my hand. Anyways, let's go ahead and have some ramen noodles and enjoy the rest of this beautiful location here. Oh yeah. Oh man, perfectly hot. And the coffee, perfect. And I still have a pouch of chili that I can have as well. Let's see what goes on. So let me go ahead and show you how the Twig stove performed. That's the remaining wood in there, the twigs. And already cooled to the touch. Yeah, that's nice and cool. Look at that. That is perfect, folks. And the rest of those ashes I'll just dump out. Very, carefully off, obviously. But even that, and it didn't take long for this to cool down either. So that's a plus. So it's efficient, cools down. Definitely a good piece of kit to have. So don't have to carry any alcohol. Well, I have my alcohol stove, but if I didn't want to, obviously this is a great way to heat up some water, cook up some food, all that good stuff. All right, enough blabbling. I gotta finish drinking my coffee and have my ramen noodles because I'm starving. It was a long hike and this is chill time. Wow, that was incredible, folks. As you can see, I finished having the 3-bean chili meal and I didn't warm it up. I just ate it from the pouch into the cup because it's a ready to eat meal. And a lot of times I like to do that. Just have these ready to eat meals that you don't have to warm up. You can just eat from the pouch, or if you eat from the can, whatever. But yeah, it's just been an incredible day. I will tell you this, the hike itself was challenging at times, especially with the water crossing. And it was cold. but it felt refreshing on the feet. And then between that and the mud, it was like, how can I put this? If you've ever, as a child, just ran barefoot through the grass and through the ground, through the woods or whatever, you know, it's that same feeling, and it just felt so good. And yes, after I crossed through that water crossing, I was barefoot for a short distance till I got to a hill, and then I put my shoes and socks back on just for safety reasons. But it felt good to just continue the trail walk and let my feet touch the ground and navigate carefully between the rocks and the twigs and roots and all that kind of stuff. But that's all part of the process. It's all part of being out here and enjoying nature. So, and I've said before, my phrase is get dirty with nature. So hey, I got dirty with nature again today. All right, I know sometimes I blab too much, but these are just my thoughts and I like to share them. So anyways, I'm going to continue to relax, enjoy this beautiful day. It's about 75, 76 degrees out. There's been a nice breeze. Behind me is that pond, and I'll show you that pond on the way out. Just just enjoying the day, and I'm glad I could bring you guys along for the adventure. All right, time to relax some more. All right, folks, as you can see, I have my day camp all cleaned up, everything put back where it should for the most part. I couldn't get the sticks there for the bench that they had, so I just placed the rocks. There's just like 3 separate rocks for benches, and if someone else comes in and they want to fix that up the way they want, they can do so. But it is time for us to head on back down the trail and show you that beautiful pond on the way out. Oh wow, water is definitely flowing today. Beautiful. Ooh. And here's the pond. Oh my gosh, beautiful, folks. All right, so I am so glad you guys were able to join me today on this adventure. I'm going to sign off for now, head back on the trail, head back on the road. I'll catch up with you very soon. As always, folks, remember to enjoy every moment of life, get dirty with nature, and I'll see you on the next adventure.